So I don't know if you heard about it, but everybody's been talking about this Bitcoin to $1 million in 90 days bet. So today, family, we're going to switch it up a little bit. Bitcoin, $1 million, 90 days. Sounds crazy. So today we're going to be talking about what would Dogelon Mars price be if Bitcoin hit $1 million in 90 days. So if you like videos like this one, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Engage with the video. Let me know what you think Dogelon price would be in 90 days if Bitcoin hits $1 million. So this is the bet here from Balaji. Hyperinflation is happening now, and he made a $1 million bet that Bitcoin price would exceed $1 million in family the next 90 days. And everybody pretty much knows this guy from being an angel investor, tech founder, Wall Street type of guy. All right, so a lot of people look at him, he used to work at Coinbase, all right, so a lot of respect in the industry. So this is, kind of insane that a guy is really willing to put his reputation here for this $1 million bet. And keep in mind, family, these are some of the global asset market cap. So the real estate global market cap globally is 400 trillion. The global debt is 300 trillion. Bonds 120 trillion. Stocks 110 trillion. Fiat 100 trillion. And gold 11 trillion. So again, family, you can't really say that Bitcoin hitting $1 million, which would be a market cap of 19.3 trillion. You can't really say that's a lot. You gotta really respect that as being realistic, because just look at all the rest of the global assets out here. So very, very interesting bet, but a lot of realism. But keep in mind, family, if the banks collapse and Bitcoin reaches $1 million in 90 days, it could lead to decreased demand for the US dollar. Investors shift their investments towards Bitcoin. That's why you're seeing a lot of the narrative here where a lot of liquidity from the banking crisis is headed into Bitcoin. This increased adoption of cryptocurrencies could cause economic disruption and attract more regulation from governments and financial institutions. So, if Bitcoin does something crazy and goes to $1 million in 90 days, then, we'll definitely be on the government's radar here, and more regulation, of course, will come through, family. So very, very interesting. Again, we're going to talk about, family, though, what Dogelon Mars price would possibly be if Bitcoin hits $1 million. So make sure you stick to the end of the video. Also, if hyperinflation happens, people might lose faith in the traditional investments like the US dollar. They may turn to alternative assets like Bitcoin, gold, and real estate to store their wealth. So, that whole store value narrative is actually playing pretty good for Bitcoin. It says this could create a higher demand for Bitcoin, which could drive up its value. However, it's possible, again, family, that governments and financial institutions could regulate cryptocurrencies more heavily, which could limit their growth and negatively impact here Bitcoin's value. So, you're getting the sauce from both angles, from a positive angle and from a negative angle. And a lot of people feel like if something like hyperinflation happens, it could be a lot of civil unrest. People in the streets literally, going crazy because, everybody's not going to be invested in crypto. Everybody's not invested in crypto like we are, family. So you can really, really see some crazy stuff happening in the streets here if, family, we get some type of hyperinflation. So what about Elon? What about Dogelon Mars? What would Dogelon Mars price be if Bitcoin hit $1 million in 30 days? Now, family, this math was very, very hard to come up with. I did a whole bunch of different variables. The variables changed upon the pumps, you feel me? And I was really, really working to figure out the variables based on the speed of the pump if Bitcoin was able to hit $1 million in 90 days. So what I came up with after doing all of my math here, family, you can see every Bitcoin 2x would be equivalent to a 5x for Elon. So if we seen a massive Bitcoin pump in that time frame, I'm thinking every Bitcoin 2x will be equivalent to an Elon 5x. An example would be a Bitcoin 35x. So if Bitcoin 35x, which means Bitcoin to 1 million, for Bitcoin to actually hit 1 million, it would have to 35x. It would be a $19.3 trillion market cap, right? Elon would 175x. So I found a project that was very, very close to a 175x, and it was USD coin. So if Elon, or should I say Bitcoin, was able to 35x, and let's say Elon also pumped as well, you could expect, just based off the math that I did and the time frame that it would take Elon to actually hit a $30 billion market cap, you can expect Elon to 175 to 180x. Let's just say 179. So USD was very, very, very similar as far as the market cap. If Elon was able to 179x, that would be a $36 billion market cap, and that would sit Elon here at 4066. So if Bitcoin moved extremely fast to $1 million in 90 days, you could expect Elon here to sit at 4066, which would be an upside of 179x. That would roughly put Elon around a $36 billion market cap. Now, I think that's pretty good. Bitcoin 35x, you get a 179x here. And I know a lot of people are expecting numbers like this in the next 3 to 5 years with Elon. But if Bitcoin did something crazy like 1 million in 90 days, you can get something like this in the next 90 days. Now, family, I know it sounds crazy. You know, Bitcoin, $1 million, 30 days, Dogelon Mars, $36 billion market cap. But this is just speculation. This is just what if. You know, a lot of silver unrest, a lot of people going crazy, looting, all type of stuff going on in the streets if Bitcoin was to hit $1 million in 30 days. So just keep that in mind. Always be safe out here, man. Always be responsible. Never invest what you're afraid to lose, and make sure you go out there and do your own research. Can Dogelon Mars hit a $37 billion market cap? I want to know you guys' opinions in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your boy Soap Guys TV. Millie, I'm out.